Good morning, this is BBC News. I'm James Waterhouse. I got some very good advice from a guy called John Inverdale, who is a BBC sports presenter. I used to know him from a rugby club I was at, and he said to me, if you want to do anything that I do, do a postgrad diploma in broadcast journalism and then start freelancing in local radio. And then sure enough, 3 months later, I came here and went through the selection day. You said I could come back, and then I spent a year learning how to edit, news write, learn about local government, and then by the March, before the course ended in June, I was already freelancing at BBC Essex.
How did you get your first job in journalism?
It was a guest editor for a mock news day we had here in this very studio. It was my turn to present. We all took it in turns to report, run social media, produce, and present. And a woman called Alison Hodgkins Brown, who was at the time was the news editor at BBC Essex, was a guest editor, and I started off reading the news and actually made a few mistakes. I played the wrong audio with every cue that I did, but after the day she thought I didn't do too badly, and she emailed me. She got my email off you and said, do you want to come in for 3 days? If you're any good, unpaid, then I can offer you some freelance work. I went in, I offered myself about, and because of what I'd learned here, I was able to sort of go out straight away and conduct interviews and put together radio packages, come back, turn it around, edit.
You said that you started off in rugby. Can you tell us about your career in rugby?
I can. I started off playing professionally at Rotherham Titans when I was going to uni in Sheffield. They offered me a contract for not very much, and then I had 2 years there playing in the Championship, which is the sort of the second tier of English rugby, and I played all around the country. After that, I then went down to play in London for a team called Esher in Surrey. I had a year there, but unfortunately we got relegated through no fault of my own, of course. And then I signed for Plymouth Albion, way down on the south coast of Devon. Had a year in the southwest, and that was probably quite enough. And then I came back to Esher for a year and finished my career.
To sum up, if you could put it in a nutshell, what is the absolute best thing about being a broadcaster or a broadcast journalist?
It makes me more interesting. I think I'm an interesting person. I'm better at pub quizzes, and I've got a lot more to talk about.